Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Mershinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person. It could have been a situationship. Could also be simply that you have exchanged glances on many occasions and you know that there's something special there, but no one is really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I never have channeled through any spirit guides. Only at the end of this reading I do channel archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, as well as Uriel, to provide some guidance, some advice regarding the situation. Okay. Oh my goodness. Mixed feelings, mixed emotions, a lot of confusion. So, Aquarius, we have here change followed by illusion, play, selfhood, compassion, sensuality, embracing the shadow, feelings and emotions. Then we have order under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. This is somebody who comes to your mind, the first person that you think of when you think of your person of interest. My dear Aquarius, the connection that I have with you, I feel, needs to change. Things can no longer stay and remain the same. Everything that has happened before was not right. And going forward, I want to make a difference. And the only way I can make a difference is by actually making a change, a swift one. There's certain things that keep going around and round in a circle. A cycle just doesn't change. Things just don't escape this pattern. But I am going to make a change, and I want to. My only issue is that I do hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask. I don't talk about what is truly in my heart. I don't even talk about how I feel. I do feel embarrassed to some degree, which is why I want to make a change. I don't like the way things have turned out. In you, I have found a friend, someone who I can have fun with, play with, enjoy my time with. You make me feel alive again, vibrant again, brilliance that exists between you and me. It's a spark that I never really saw that I had before, but you make me see these things. You make me realize who I am. There's mischief in your eyes. And you make me want to have fun and live again. There's certain things that have happened in this connection, and I understand that they have pushed you far apart from me. Now, I see you as somebody who has actually moved on. You are now, to me, more self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need anybody. because of what has happened, I also feel that now you are very guarded. You think twice before getting into a relationship with anybody. The problem is, you were not like this before. And now I see you like this, and it feels as though I'm the one responsible. I'm the one who turned you into this. I made you into who you are now. I know that in this connection, there is this new type of aura and feeling that you have. And for me, wanting to reach out or even making a change, I find it difficult and challenging. Because you are no longer the same person that I knew you were once. Now you're different. And I don't know how to approach you. A long time ago, I knew who you were. You were a mystery, and I had unwrapped that mystery beautifully. I knew who you were. But now, because things have changed, because so much has changed, I realize that in this connection, I can no longer approach you because I just don't know how. The fire that once burned bright, it has extinguished. And all of the things that have extinguished, I realize now that I cannot reignite that flame because I do not know who you are anymore. It's a challenge for me. The things that I have said and done in this connection, I do feel that I have realized what I've put you through. And I put you through a lot. Yes, I do have compassion for you now. I have empathy. Sometimes even sympathy. Things should never have worked out the way that they did. For me, I realize now it was wrong. It was all wrong. I do feel that in this connection you are someone who is very sensual. Someone who is very tantalizing in a way. You tempt me and seduce me without even trying. That is how amazing you are. You are very alluring. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your talents, they are very seductive indeed. And it's hard for me to not think about you in this way. This is someone who you are, in the most natural of state. You can't help being this wondrous creature that I so adore, physically especially. But I know the things that I have said and done, my impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive nature to some degree has made our connection very awkward, has made me feel as though I am a person who has made you feel and forced you into seeing a part of me that you just never really should have. There are a lot of things about me that you don't know. And things now are very awkward and the environment is very uncomfortable. I was impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive at some point. You've seen that dark side of me. The problem is I want you to embrace that side because it's a part of who I am. Do I have feelings and emotions for you, Aquarius? Absolutely yes. My heart flutters. It feels light at the thought of you. When you're happy, I'm happy. And when you're sad, my world falls apart and I don't know what to do to make it better. You have captivated my heart. I do have feelings and emotions for you that run very deep. What I want is to be close to you, is to have a connection with you. But overall, right now I am very confused. I find it difficult to be in this connection at all. Everything that I have done, everything that I've said, I now realize that I'm at a crossroads. Where I exist is a place. I'm in a flux. I don't know whether I should go forwards, backwards, left, or right. Right now, the things that I feel, the way that I feel, I do believe in this connection. I am unable to make a choice. I'm unable to move and take the right way out. My issue right now is that I cannot see clearly. There are too many obstacles and things around me. The clouds that cover my path, forwards, backwards, left, and right. If I make a move, I might make a mistake. And I've already embarrassed myself quite a bit. For now, there is a lack of clarity and a lack of understanding of where we stand, of who I am, and how I'm supposed to move forward in this connection. It will take time to make this change, but I do want to make this change. Right, Aquarius. A lot of thought here. There's a lot of thinking. Less doing. A lot of emotions I'm seeing here. So something has happened in this connection where a change is required. If you want anything to move forward in this connection, that change needs to happen. Otherwise, nothing is going to move forward at all. This person is very attracted to you. They definitely have feelings and emotions, which is excellent. They feel that you're like a best friend. Yeah. Friendship, you have passion, and you also have emotion. Excellent. You have all three. What I don't see right now, and it could be in the upcoming cards, a spiritual connection. What is a problem here? There's so many things going on all at once. Aquarius, your reading is kind of unique. I hardly get this combination of cards. Never really seen it much. But there's a change that's needed because somebody here has hidden something there. They're very shy. They're not shy to the point like they're actually shy, but they're almost embarrassed. I'm getting the word degraded. Now, also, they don't know how to approach you anymore because you've changed according to them. Maybe you haven't, but according to them you have. We also have here embracing the shadow. You finding out certain things about this person that were very dark, and them wanting you to just accept them for who they are. We here do have order and chaos. They know that they need to make a choice, make a change. However, they are unable to because it is too confusing for them. So I'm getting the word flux. It's literally like, I'm getting, wow. So let's try to explain what I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now. Just going to grab a pencil here. It has nothing to do with my reading, but let's just see here. There's a pencil here, right? Pretend there's a ball right in the center. You guys know as you're young, there's a teeter-totter game, right? Teeter-totter, right? Somebody sits over here, somebody sits over here, right? And then you do la, la, la. Okay. So now we have this, right? Let's take away the people. And we have a ball. So the ball goes here, but then it doesn't fall. And then it goes back here. Then it goes back here. Then it goes back here. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's like there's a balance, but then things change, and then it gets balanced again, and then whoosh, it's down again. Like, what's going on here? This is like a teeter-totter game this person's playing, to the point where it's like I have a video on my other channel, which is Asnointia audio, the on and off, hot and cold, in and out relationships, right? This is something that I'm getting where there's this vibe this person has. They're not really able to focus. As soon as they kind of, get to you, boom, it changes. As soon as things are getting right, boom, it changes. Why is this happening? Okay, we'll have a look. My other deck that I usually do right after this explains that. So let's have a look why this person's acting this way. What may have caused the problem in the first place? All right. Oops. There you go. Right here. There you go. Artificialness. We think we are artificial. We are superficial. That's what's going on here. Not real. That was a problem. Four of Cups and Innocence. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups first. These cards, everyone, I do read, for those of you who are new, I read in the reverse, okay? So these cards I read in the reverse, it'll show you what were the issues. This could be in the past. This could still be present. What are the concerns that this person kind of has? Why did things not work out between the both of you? Some of you may have been ghosted. Some of you, person just might have dragged things on, and you're just wondering where are things headed, right? So at the very least, what you wanted is not what you got. And here I'm just going to look into what are some of the reasons. These are not going to be all of the reasons, but at the very least two. We have here the Four of Cups, so let's have a look at that. This talks about how this person, at some point in time, there was a sense of dissatisfaction, a sense of overindulgence, to the point where there was boredom. Taking something for granted. This person took your love, your talents, and your beauty for granted. Show of hands. I can see that now. A lot of people out there felt that this person took advantage of them, but also they took them for granted. Their love, their talents, their beauty. It talks here about needing a more authentic way of life and reevaluation of a relationship that feels, or that felt, superficial. So, yes, this person felt they need to reevaluate. Now, who was superficial? Was it you, Aquarius, or was it this person? For some of you, it was this person. For a tiny portion of you, cards could be, because of the amount of energy that they have, they're very passionate cards. This could be reversed as well. So we do have a situation here where one of you was feeling that this connection is not as real as it should have been. It felt kind of superficial and artificial to some degree. They wanted a more authentic way of life, and they were reevaluating the relationship. But what ended up happening? This person became accepting of the situation. It talks about here acceptance of the situation. Though discontent is still present, this is a passing phase. So what happens? Person just surrenders and said, yep, everything's fine. We're great. Everything's perfect. There's an issue here. This person, if you say the sky is green, this person's going to say, yes, honey, the sky is green. They're not even going to look up. They're not even going to argue with you and say, no, it's blue. They're not even going to argue. This person simply, in order to be in a relationship, in order to be in the situationship or whatever you guys had, I'm getting the phrase rolling with the punches. So whatever was happening, they weren't really arguing and they just kept going on and on with it. Now the problem here, Aquarius and cross watchers, when we go on and on, you are literally misleading your partner. You're not talking things through. You're not talking about the truth, certain little pet peeves, things that really upset you. You're not talking about that. Certain things we can talk about and certain things we just can't. Here, however, it became so superficial, that it was just about, let's just be together, but we don't really gel. In my mind, we're not really getting along. Something here happened, guys, where some of you were connected to this person on a very strong level, and you thought things were perfectly okay, but this person was hiding their true feelings. Why do people do that? They don't really want to invest. They don't want to put their time, energy, and effort into a relationship because that's too much work now, isn't it? I'm being sarcastic. That's just too much work for some people, unfortunately. So what do? They find the easy way out. Let's just be friends, let's just be intimate, and that's good enough. I don't want to invest emotionally because I don't have time for that. This is something that happened here. And this is why there was a lack of truth. There's a lack of communication here. It's not good. This is very sad and very upsetting because you guys have actually spent your life, moments that you could have been doing something else, right? Unfortunately, it's like two people or people being in a relationship together. One of you felt, you were the cross watcher, that it was all the wrong reasons. But you knew that you could still be with this person because you got something out of it. You got something out of it. And so that's why somebody was in this connection. It could be related to money too. But there was an advantage while the person is with this person. If they had no advantage at all, this person wouldn't be with you. So there was some type of advantage that they were taking. And of course, you had the word granted there, right? They were taking it for granted at some point in time. We're only human. You're only human. If you would have seen this sooner, maybe you still wouldn't have changed because love is love, right? Let's have a look at innocence. This traditionally is a Fool card. Here it talks about how this person started to ignore their better instincts. There you go. They knew. Their instincts were telling them, no, don't be superficial. Don't be artificial. Don't just agree for the sake of agreeing. They did not listen to their instincts. They were going against it. So the real them knew what was right. But the artificial, the shell on the outside was acting like this. But the inside knew it was wrong. Here we have, there's a sense of cynicism and pessimism in this person's connection, their feeling that they had regarding the situation. We also have here distrust of the self or others. Now that's a huge thing. This person did not really trust themselves, and they did not trust other people either. So that's an issue. Here we have a situation where there's that lack of trust, lack of faith, and so it's important to build upon that, to learn from lessons. All right, I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Let's have a look. We have here the Three of Wands, followed by the Hanged Man. We have Temperance, You have Judgment. 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. You have a peekaboo card right there. You got this hot and sexy Queen of Wands. Absolutely, utterly irresistible. This person finds you to be. 3 of Wands. So, this person feels, wow, there's a whole lot of waiting here, eh? 1, 2. This person feels that they have waited, and they are going to wait for their ships to come in. Meaning, they'll know it when they see it. When the time is right, they'll know that now's the time. I'm going to make my move. But before that, nothing is going to happen. Nothing's going to change. This person is waiting for the right time. They believe that eventually they have made their decision, and they're just waiting for certain things to change, certain circumstances to change, in order for things to move forward. Now, they may have reached out to you, Aquarius, at some point. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but they have reacted and done something in a way where they're trying to see your reaction now. Let's just say they've taken action and they're trying to see what your reaction is. The Hanged Man here talks about somebody who's waiting. They're just waiting, they're thinking, they're contemplating. But their main goal is to see how you react to whatever has happened, and they are not making a move. They're not talking much, nothing. Here we have Temperance. You have 2 absolutely gorgeous cards here that are divinely guided. 2 angels right there. Here we have Temperance. This person does realize that them taking you for granted obviously just ruined the entire situation. And they feel that in this connection, there needs to be a better balance. So they are trying to balance the connection, have an equal give and take, which is perfect. This is really good now. The better balance is needed. This is almost like justice here, trying to make things right, you know. We also have Judgment, trying to get that second chance. Resurrection, trying to have more clarity. Before there was a lack of transparency. They want to be more transparent. They want to have more clarity. They want to understand exactly what has happened and why does it happen this way. This is not a negative card. Many of you know it all. The only thing is when this change occurs, and you did have the change card in the beginning, people's personalities have to change too a little bit. Their behaviors, their traits, their characteristics, right? Now, this is not targeting you. This is your person of interest. They are the ones that are going to have to change. So that change is very important. But they're willing to make that change because now they feel that this is divinely guided. It's very beautiful. Talks about how there's going to be a better, open, honest communication going forward. Between the both of you, there is a second chance that is hoped for. This person's hoping for it. We also have here the Queen of Wands. This is simply just their intention. They are absolutely so attracted to you. They feel that you are someone who is utterly irresistible. You have a spiritual side to you that is very intuitive, and they do rely on your intuition in a way. They feel very comfortable and very protected in a certain kind of way. Now, are there a lot of actions being taken here? So far, there's no action. There's a whole lot of waiting. There's an intention of wanting to create a better balance. There is an action, a plan that may turn into an action here with the Judgment card. So there is a chance for, there's a chance for a second chance. The reason why here, there's a whole lot of passion. They really do want to be in this connection with you. We also have here the 5 of Swords. Now they see that you are not just somebody. You have things to give to people. You have substance. Everything that they've seen, they realize now that they want you. Remember in the beginning, there was this person taking you for granted? Well, now, they're not like that anymore. Now they feel it's important that they be that person who can give you certain things, who can be with you. This is a person where there was a sense of ego-oriented competition, but it might be related to you. It might also be related to other people. They want to be the person that wins you. They want to win your heart. They want to be that person who only has you. There we have 2 people in the back who are not victorious. They have lost. And so there's this feeling of, oh my goodness, I've lost. I have to move on. Your person of interest, though, is like, yay, I won my Aquarius. That's what this person wants. Some of you are going to absolutely hate that. You're going to be like, you're so hurt that you're going to say, just take it all. I don't care. And I understand that. This person's intention is to have more clarity in the coming future. There was a lot of, I'm feeling with this, there was mixed messages, and there were certain things that were not said that should have been said and spoken. They were not. Here we have the Five of Swords, talking a lot about competition, wanting to win you over by hook or by crook, because they now see your value. They do not take you for granted as they once did. You have reason, you have substance, you are someone special. They see this now. Question is it too late? This is going to be extremely particular, but I'm just seeing, I never really saw these before. 1, 2, 3, 4 little seagulls, I would say. They're near the ocean. There may be people, or maybe 4 people, could be literally 4 people, or could be just people in general, who may be causing some type of conflicts or problems within your home. I hear I hear them. I don't even know what you call it. You know when they make the sound, cawing or cooing. Cawing is like when a crow does it, but I don't know what a seagull does. I don't know what it's called. Maybe you can educate me. Write it in the comments below if you know what do seagulls do when they make that sound. What's that called? Anywho, when they make their sound, it's almost as if they're revolving around a person, and they are filling in a person's ears. So you could be dealing with other people that are filling in this person's ears. And that's some of the reason why they kept their distance from you, because they didn't really know. They didn't know any better. You know, some people that we trust tell us certain things, and we trust them with our life, and we trust their advice as well. So something here is, it does seem as if it's not just between you and this person. There are maybe some other external factors here that are causing problems too. Okay, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look at what Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, as well as Uriel, have to say about this connection. Okay, take action. That's good. We have here within the next few weeks. Then we have here perfect timing. Don't stop. Followed by remain positive. Then we have here recovery. After that we have wait. And then we have one of the most clever strategic cards that would ever come out. Let go. Okay. So let's have a look here. Okay. So they are saying, okay, they're saying here to take action within the next few weeks or months. It could be. The type of action that you may take is actually no action at all. It is to let go of this person. That doesn't mean you stop loving them. It just means you stop contacting them. It's a tactic. It's a way of attracting them once again and realizing your value. Because once they feel the loss of you, they will miss you. Once they miss you, they feel your value. Once they feel your value, they realize that you're worth something. And when you're worth something, then they're afraid of losing you, because now you're actually worth something. But you can only do that if you keep your distance from this person, guys. That's what's going to happen here. Letting go is the overall arching theme. It's a huge card to have in a reading, I've noticed. And letting go is what we call the no contact rule. Don't contact this person for any type of happy times, events, like not even checking up on them. I'm sorry, but I've had people do that and then they're considered stalkers, which is kind of nuts. But people are sensitive and people are very moody, and you have to deal with these people in a very clever kind of way. Let them reach out to you. Okay? Here we have within the next few weeks or months, the timing will be perfect, and they don't want you to stop believing in love. Keep giving and receiving that positive energy. And we do have here remain positive. Very good. We also have here recovery. And then we have wait. So do remain positive. There will be recovery for your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. All of those things make up who you are. And they do want you to wait. They don't want you to rush things. The only reason recovery came up here is because some of you have felt truly ill and sick because of what has happened. You don't feel good about it. Certain things have happened that have changed your life. Certain things have happened where it's just hard for you to move on emotionally, spiritually, physically even. So when you do take care of yourselves, okay, I would recommend, like I said, mind, body, spirit, and soul. There's a whole lot of you that contain, right? This is you. There's not just one part of you. There's many parts of you. You have to pay attention to all of them if you want to be a healthy human being. It makes you who you are, not just the physical, not just by taking any type of medication. I believe in medication. I take it all the time. But there's also the parts that we just don't see, right? The spiritual aspect. Just our aura, the energy around us, those things we don't see. For this particular card, I would recommend, for some of you, if you feel this, if you have felt very drained, and if you feel that there are negative energies around. So this is right next to this card. For this card, I recommend usually the Holy Light package and the Water Wellness package. And it is to teach you how to get rid of negative energies and to keep and maintain positive energy around you. That package teaches you, the Holy Light package, if you can place an order on my website, it teaches you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. However, if you want to get something a bit more detailed, the next card, this is what it actually goes with. This is regarding your chakra centers. So I do have the chakra checkup, which is still open. The rest of my readings right now, I think I'm putting them on pause. There's just too many. I got to finish a whole lot of orders first in order to move forward. So here we have the chakra checkup, which would tell you the amount of negative energies and, of course, how to get rid of them. It's just a bit more in detail. And I provide more details in there as well regarding other things, which are all related to negative energies. Now, what I wanted to mention is whatever you guys choose, either or, it's important. The key here is it's important to get rid of negative energies. Because if you have negative energies around you, you won't have the positive energy. My methods teach you there's a roadway, there's boulders, there's rocks on it. My methods teach you how to get rid of those obstacles. Once the road is clear, anything that is owed to you karmically, anything that has been written in your book of life, you will get that as it is deserved. At the very least, you'll get that. Because we may have some positive energy around us. Our spirit guides, people that love us, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, things like that, right? We have these beings that do surround us. They sometimes guide us, they take care of us. But what if they're outnumbered? What if there's only 4 people and then you have or 4 beings, right? And you have 8 or 10 other entities around you. And they're all negative energies. Jinns, demons, evil spirits. What do? Your positive energies are outnumbered. And that's why I've created this particular method. It's very simple, easy, straightforward, not scary at all. Once you get it, you'll be able to maintain these things. And at the very least, whatever's owed to you karmically, you'll get that. I would recommend that you do that. Here, especially with this particular card, in either one, I would suggest you still also get the Water Wellness package. That is a package I've created to teach you how to create holy water. And that is simply for ingestion. It's just absolutely plain water. Just a small method that I've created where you just have to do a few things, very simple, and you create your holy water, you take it. Here, letting go is very important. It's difficult to let go, especially if it's a spiritual connection. And I did see that you do have a spiritual connection here. But if you don't let go, you are going to be repeating the same thing over and over again. So in order to have a different result, you need to have the approach, which is going to be different. So have a different approach in order to get a different result. By letting go, it may be unexpected for this person. But then all of a sudden, they're like, what happened, right? It'll grab their attention. They'll notice that. Even if it takes as much time as it does, guys, eventually it will start to bother this person. They do have feelings and emotions for you. So why not build on that? They have a lot of changes that need to be brought forth. And they can only do that after they feel a bit more confident about themselves. And if somebody's talking to them, they need to just get over that too, right? This is going to take them some time. But they can only realize the loss after you have made them feel the loss of you letting go. This just simply means you focus on yourself, do certain things that make you, you're probably a better human being already, but we can always improve for ourselves, for our community, for our society. Do something that makes you different, right? Makes you feel better about yourself. It'll attract a lot of positive energy too. Good brownie points. Here we have, I heard these days it's not politically correct to call them brownie. I mean, I'm brown. But brownie points is from back in the day. But they're good karma points. Let's just put it that way. For you, when you do something good, you get something good in return. So I would suggest let go, but then you're constantly going to think about this person. So then use that energy and put it to something else for now. Eventually this person will notice and they'll be like, wow, Aquarius has moved on. What is going on with Aquarius? You become this new, interesting person and they want to reinvent the wheel and they just want to start over again. I do see that happening here with that second chance. It's just a matter of you putting them in that situation so that they can have that opportunity to work towards a second chance. It's very complicated, but I see you guys can do that because it is definitely written in the cards. Things are going to work out. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below, did any of this resonate? Also, I wanted to announce finally, I have my negative energy video. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet, as of right now, since I'm making this video. But it's all about negative energies, as much as I could talk about. And there's going to be more in the future, but it's going to be uploaded during this upload as well, so you guys can definitely have a look on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, to have a look at what it is that these negative energies are all about, learn what they are, how to avoid them, things like that. And I hope it'll provide you with a little bit more clarity as well when dealing with these type of things, because all of us go through these things. All right, you take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.